So today I want to talk to you about soft launching a new product or service and the kind of concepts or the pathway or the steps you kind of go through to getting something out there into the marketplace. So if you're an entrepreneur and you launch new products or services, keep on watching, keep on listening, this will be relevant for you. Welcome back to consecutive day 1731 of a diary of a Runpreneur. Today's episode is all about soft launches and when you launch a new product or service, the kind of process you go through, the kind of anxiety that comes with it, everything that comes with it in terms of being a owner of the business and the kind of fears that come with launching something new. But before we get into that, don't forget this is part of a fundraiser of saving the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultramarathon of run vlogging on consecutive days, distance of lap of the world, barefoot style. More people we get in front of, more money we raise, more children's lives we save, which is why I do this every single day. So back to the topic at hand. So tomorrow I'm officially soft launching my new product, which is my new company is Operations Director, and we're launching a new software service or business operating system called Digital Operations Director. And it's kind of made up of three areas. It's the systems and processes, the people side of the business, and the data side of the business. Those three foundations is what Digital Operations Director generally focuses on in terms of driving efficiencies throughout the business and enabling the business owner to make real-time data-driven decisions. Now, the kind of ROI on this is that the argument is it's there to replace your typical operations director who you may be paying £80,000 to £120,000 a year to recruit for a product that's initially going to cost only £6,000 and then an ongoing subscription of £250 a month after a 90-day implementation. So there's really strong ROI there. There's also a really strong return on investment in terms of there's a lot of data that suggests SMEs in particular are losing between 20 and 30% of revenue due to inefficiencies. So this is focusing on kind of rectifying those inefficiencies to do with people management, to do with performance of people, recruitment of people, data-driven decision making, lack of systems and processes. The kind of list goes on, and this is what this product is going to ultimately rectify. So again, there's massive ROI there. But today I'm not talking about the business or the product as itself. I'm talking about the kind of process you go through as a founder of launching something new. The anxiety, the fear, the overwhelm, the stress that kind of goes into launching something new. Because ultimately, if you're launching something, you're highly likely you're going to be a strong believer in it. Now, I've done a huge amount of research on this product. I've stress tested it in so many different ways, but that doesn't mean because it works for me, it's going to be universally applicable to other businesses in other industries. And that's what I'm about to find out. So I've got about 3 weeks worth of beta testing to be done with my businesses, with kind of friends that I know who are entrepreneurs who are going to be stress testing it, and hopefully our first paying client will hopefully be recruited within that period as well to be the first official client coming through. And the feedback from these people are going to be integral in kind of tweaking and iterating this product. The other scary thing is it's not even finished. It's being launched in a very lean and MVP format, which is minimum viable product. So it's going to be integrated into a entrepreneur's setup over 12 weekly modules, and we're building them module by module, and we're kind of staying 2 to 3 weeks ahead of the first paying client by beta testing everything that we've kind of built so far. Is it risky? Yes, but it's the way you launch something. It's generally seen as as soon as you can start getting feedback from the market, the sooner you can kind of start iterating and turning your product into something remarkable. Is it remarkable yet? No. Will it be remarkable? Absolutely. But it's going to need to be tested more than just by the kind of product build team, which is where we currently are. So it's going to be a big day tomorrow. I am apprehensive. I am nervous. All of the different kind of conundrums that go through your mind. Do you have the right team? Do you have the expertise in the team? Do you have the right, sales and marketing strategy ready to kind of go? All these things that kind of I'm questioning are problems that the owner has to solve, the business owner has to solve. And I'm very confident in the plan. I'm not quite as confident in the execution at this moment in time, but I'm hopeful after tomorrow that I'll really start understanding in greater detail where the product is from a client's perspective, and what needs to be kind of tweaked or iterated to improve it. So one of the key things that we're going to be doing is capturing feedback. So after every module, there'll be feedback forms that will go into the next week's project team focus to kind of iterate and amend and fix things based on what feedback we've had from actual clients. And hopefully, on an ongoing basis, that will turn the product into something truly remarkable. So it's going to be customer led. I've got it to the stage where I know it works. I know it's been absolutely game changing for me and my businesses. There's lots of things that I'm now improving for my businesses, which hopefully they're all going to benefit from. But ultimately, I want this operating system to really, really improve the likelihood of SMEs not just surviving but thriving. And the success rate of SMEs is so low. From a statistical perspective, I think 50% fail in the first year. 50% of the next 50% fail within years 1 to 5. So it's a huge failure rate, and I think a lot of it is down to what my product can potentially fix. And I'm really, really excited to kind of get it going. So I'll be talking a lot about this over the coming weeks and months, as this is going to be all encompassing for me. But the learnings from my diary are when you are launching a new product or service as a entrepreneur, business owner. Inevitably it comes with a lot of excitement, but equally it comes with a huge amount of anxiety, fear, overwhelm, stress. You're second guessing yourself all the time. But you know what? The biggest kind of hurdle you have to overcome is actually launching and getting it out there. Even if it's not completely finished already, as long as you can stay ahead of the clients in terms of their experience or journey with whatever product or service you're providing them, you can actually launch or beta launch before the actual product's finished, which is what I've done. The carcass of the product is there. A lot of it is already built. There's quite a lot to finish off yet, but we're launching we're probably not going to be finished with this product for at least another 3 months in terms of the build. But we're launching it and we're rolling it out on a week by week basis, which allows us to test the stuff that's finished as we then build the following module and the following module. So if you can soft launch or beta test, get a lot of customer feedback from beta testers in advance, you're going to give your business a much better opportunity of success in the future. So I'm really quite excited about this. This has been something that I've probably been working on indirectly for the last 5 to 7 years, really. It's something that I'm truly passionate about. I know what benefits it can bring, and it's really, really exciting to take this step on the journey. So, like I say, hope this has been useful. Any questions or comments, drop me a line. I'll respond to everyone. But do remember that this is part of a fundraiser of saving the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultramarathon of run vlogging on consecutive days, a distance of a lap of the world, barefoot style. More people we get in front of, more money we raise, more children's lives we save, which is why I do this every single day. Thank you as always. Stay positive, stay happy, and I'll see you again tomorrow.